Vouch API launched today with a very finance-sounding promise. AI equity research that proves it is not lying. That sounds niche until you translate it into the normal work problem underneath it. AI can now draft diligence memos, valuation notes, and market summaries faster than any human analyst. But the moment money, compliance, or reputation is attached, speed stops being the bottleneck. The bottleneck becomes trust. Where did this claim come from? Which filing supports it? Could we reproduce the math later? And who is willing to put their name on it? That is the interesting part of Vouch. It is not pitching another answer machine. It is pitching a trust layer underneath AI-generated financial content. The product hunt page says it uses SECXBRL data, DCF valuation, Monte Carlo simulation, source tracing, and cryptographic signatures. It also includes deterministic verification and is designed to be FINRA 17A4 compliant for financial records. In plain English, the memo should come with a receipt, and the receipt should be hard to quietly edit after the meeting. For introverts, this matters because research work has two lives. There is the quiet life, where you read filings and build models. Then there is the social life, where every claim becomes a defensive performance. Can you prove that? Where did the number come from? Did the model hallucinate this? Are we comfortable sending this to compliance? A tool that keeps evidence attached reduces friction. It reduces the number of times a quiet analyst has to verbally reconstruct their entire thinking process under fluorescent lighting. The use case I would test is simple. Ask an AI system to produce a short equity note on a public company. Revenue trend, margin pressure, valuation range, and 2 risk factors. Then put Vouch underneath it and inspect the paper trail. Can each claim trace back to a source? Can the valuation assumptions be reproduced? Does the Monte Carlo output say what changed? Does the signed record survive export, review, and future audit? If the answer is yes, the AI starts being a junior analyst with immaculate footnotes. I would also try to break it. Change one input assumption. Replace one source with a newer filing. Ask for the same memo again. Then check whether the record shows what changed, or whether it simply hands you a cleaner paragraph with the same old confidence. The point of auditability is being able to follow the trail when everyone is tired, the deadline moved, and someone asks why the number changed. The bigger pattern is that AI adoption is splitting into 2 worlds. For low-stakes work, vibes are enough. Summarize the notes. For high-stakes work, vibes are poison. If an investment memo affects capital allocation, a polished paragraph is not evidence, it is decoration. The valuable layer is not just generation, it is provenance, sources, signatures, reproducibility, and approval history. It is about a record that survives the uncomfortable questions 6 months later. Swiss grid lines snap every object into place. This is also where solo builders can compete with much larger teams. A big firm has process, review meetings, and compliance sign-off. They have audit retention, and people whose job title is basically professional skepticism. A solo analyst usually has judgment and speed, but they do not have the same paper trail. If AI can provide a durable evidence layer, one person can produce work built to be challenged. That is not glamorous, but neither is getting grilled by a committee because a model invented a footnote. That is a risk not worth taking. My verdict is cautious but positive. If you work in finance, compliance, or hedge funds where research has to survive audit, this is worth watching. It will not make bad assumptions good. It will not make a lazy thesis insightful. It is about the trail, not just the output. Cryptographic proof does not mean a conclusion is correct. It means the record of how you got there is harder to fake. That distinction matters. For solo operators, the lesson is broader than finance. The future of useful AI is not just faster answers. It is answers you can defend. It is about defending work without turning every project into a meeting. The quiet workflow is, let AI draft and require evidence. Keep the paper trail and only speak when judgment is actually needed. That is how one person starts doing institutional-grade work without the theater.